So finally, we see the most amazing film of the year coming on screen, and I'm super excited. But writer baap hota hai, and you have a baap of a writer at home. I mean, my God.
क्या बात क्या बात
Clean.
I mean, having Baap as a writer and having the guts to do a Sholay kind of thing on screen, how did Javed ji react to that? First, tell me that.
Firstly, they're not my guts, they're Nasir Sheikh Nasir's guts. As somebody we spoke to today pointed out that he's the only one who's actually dared to do an adaptation of Sholay and it was successful. So kudos to Nasir. My dad was extremely charmed by him and obviously flattered by him. Yeah, so this is Nasir's victory.
Magic. Yes, absolutely. And you have spent time with Nasir. And I also heard you asked him to do another film, Kranti Veer. What is up? What are you making him do?
Nana Ki Kranti actually. That is a spoof of.
Wow.
He hadn't directed in many years, so I asked him if he wants to direct again so that I could just selfishly
Yeah, तुम
observe
बहुत
and
काम दे
watch.
रहे हो उसको.
सब
But
पे
how
फंदे
did that
करेंगे.
go and what was the experience like?
It was amazing. It was the most unpredictable thing ever. We were in Malegaon and day 3 I was like, Nasir bhai picture banate kya? And he hadn't made a film in years and he said हाँ and he said मैं कुछ नहीं करूँगा मैं बस पैसे दूँगा assist करूँगा आपको
Turned
आपको जो
producer.
बनाना बनाओ हाँ it's my first film as a producer Nana Ki Kranti
Nana Ki Kranti. Wow.
and what's amazing is after 12 years he made a film and he made a spoof again he's just like he loves that and that's where you see him like thrive and it was so amazing to shoot in Malegaon and all these locations that he had shot some of his previous films in. And actually 2 days ago again we had gone to Malegaon to that location and those people in that location, right, they've never charged a single rupee from Nasir and they still don't. Nasir still goes there and all the entire Malegaon industry still goes there to shoot and they've never asked for a single rupee for anything, for location charges. आप बॉम्बे में कहीं करके दिखाओ ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हो ना.
Yeah.
You have to pay.
Yeah.
But the love for cinema and the pride that they have for all these people who made a name for Malegaon is so immense that it's not transactional anymore. It's just do your thing. We are here to support you.
And the way they have made the film, Jugaad, that we call, and when I spoke to the Malayalam film industry actors and filmmakers, how are they churning out such amazing content? They said, we do not have budget. When you don't have budget, you need to work with the tiniest and jugaad that they have to do because it's a passion and love for cinema. It has nothing to do with money. हम पैसा नहीं देख रहे हैं. And that's exactly what we see here also. It's the passion and love for cinema. But tell me, when you were there, what was that one thing that you find that we as an industry here, we lack and they have and we are missing?
I mean, I don't know about the industry here, and you can't make big generalizations. But what really struck me about Nasir was his love for cinema. And he started making films with no agenda. He didn't know where it was going. In fact, it was a hole in his own pocket. It just so transpired that Malegaon Ke Chole became a big hit. And then from there, they kind of almost, not just him, but a whole lot of other people started making films, and like a parallel video film industry mushroomed, But that came from having no agenda and only love for cinema. So that is what struck me the most.
But do you think we are becoming very materialistic as an industry, which is also important because we need box office, we need the theatres to run, all of that, but at the end of the day, पैसे के पीछे सब भाग रहे हैं?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like there is a, when I look around, I feel like the focus is on making a hit film.
Yeah.
And the focus is not on making a good film. And I feel ki very rarely do you package a hit film and it happens like that. Most of the time when you package it doesn't happen. So this is the only route to take. You have to only try to make a good film and then by chance it will become a hit. I do believe that.
Coming to both your characters, those two people are not here with us. But it is really sad. But you said that, you made this film for those two little girls who will see their father on screen. Tell me how emotional it has been for you after you finished the film and now when you look back.
After you finish the film, I think the emotional part is when you're shooting the film, and after that you just learn to let go. You let go because you've made something, and people will perceive it in whatever way they want. Some might not like it, some might love it. You take from this journey what you have, and that's the emotional part. Is these people I've met, these friends I've made, the fights we had, the ganne ka juice we had on the way to set in the morning. We used to all stop and have ganne ka juice, and that's amazing. I'll never forget that. That's what's overwhelming. And that's the part of creating it is what fulfills you. Later आप लोगों को पसंद आए ना पसंद आए, please देखिएगा सब जाके हॉलों में.
पसंद आएगी.
हाँ, but you know what I'm saying. You
Of course
learn to
पसंद आएगी.
you learn to sort of disassociate with that part because it serves you as an artist. Because you have to move on to what next you have to create.
Absolutely. What about you? आप बताएं.
बहुत सारे कार्ड्स थे. मतलब एक रीमा के साथ मैंने गोल्ड की है, तो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बहुत कमाल का था. और ये मीडियम डायरेक्टर का है. बहुत अच्छे स्क्रिप्ट किसी ऐसे बहुत वैसे वाले डायरेक्टर को दे दो, कचरा होते भी देखा है मैंने. ये कहानी भी खूबसूरत है. डायरेक्टर के साथ मैंने काम किया है, एक्सेल एंटरटेनमेंट, टाइगर बेबी, अमेज़ॉन, MGM स्टूडियो, और मतलब चाहिए क्या मुझे. और इतना खूबसूरत किरदार. तो ये सब कुछ मतलब इतना तो नहीं सोचा था. और ये जो लोग हैं जिन लोगों ने ये दुनिया बनाई मालेगांव में, वो मतलब कमाल के लोग हैं. उन लोगों से मिला भी. मैं फ़रूक जाफरी को नहीं मिल पाया जिनका किरदार मैं कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज अब वो इस दुनिया में नहीं हैं, लेकिन उनकी कहानियाँ पीछे हैं. और मुझे लगता है ये बहुत बड़ी बात होगी. इस फिल्म की वजह से फ़रूक भाई को लोग याद रखेंगे.
You know, I was speaking to Boman Irani, who has Spiral Bound, and he was saying every time in his workshop, the name of the writer comes, they pause and they clap. Okay, that's such a beautiful thing. But do you think now we have started giving enough credit to our writers, or they still deserve more?
No, it's not enough yet. It's not enough yet. I mean, you can see the credits of a film. You look at the credits of a film and you see where the writer's positioned, and you'll know exactly what those people think of writing. It's as simple as that. You'll know which directors and producers value it and which don't when you look at the credits.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
and
as simple
what
as
is
that.
scary to me is, like, in a situation where writers need more credit, I'm seeing certain platforms and all not even credit directors, cinematographers, editors. The film belongs to the people who work on it. And that is something that it's very unfair to take that away from people.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for
Thank
bringing
you.
this amazing film to us.
Thank
and
you.
पूरी दुनिया ने देख ली. It's time for us to watch it now.
Thank
so
you.
please
Thank
go and
you. Thank you
watch
so much.
Superboys.
28 February, please देखिएगा.
Yes.
28th February
28th
in theaters, guys.
Thank you.